To work with that gratitude guy. All right, today, believing in you. Excuse me, having that belief in you. I gave a talk yesterday, and one of the stories I talked about is how my son had a very big struggle with baseball for years. Couldn't hit, couldn't run, couldn't throw, couldn't catch. It was really, really problematic, and it just went on and on for years. But he always hung in there. And I really realized that when the gentleman said to me yesterday, you could write a book about that, and you should say, it was never about baseball. Because finally one day he had the winning hit and got carried off the field. And I think that's what really made the difference, is that I told him, I said, it wasn't about baseball. Is that you never stop believing. You never stop believing in you. And that's what it really comes down to, because when you have a true, really good belief in yourself, everything in your world works better. And as you might expect, excuse me, one of the best ways to build belief in yourself is through gratitude. I'm always amazed how many times people are so critical of themselves. Somebody will give them a compliment and they'll say, oh yeah, I was just trying, I was lucky, I was this, I was that. And yet it's so interesting, it'll be a friend that often will give you a compliment and really make you feel good about yourself, and they'll speak even more highly about you than you will of yourself. I worked at a national retail chain for years, and instead of having you, instead of having you interview for a job, they asked everybody around you who the best person was. And that's how they selected the next management position. They never even interviewed the candidate themselves because they figured they got a better picture from asking everybody around you. So keep that in mind. Build belief in yourself. And when you don't refocus on it, or you don't have it rather, refocus on gratitude. Write in that gratitude journal. It reframes and refocuses all those beliefs and gets you back on the right track. We're never going to stay on the track in our lives. It's always going to be up and down. But we'd much rather be